the egoistic boss, heel Vince McMahon. And welcome back to my channel. Again, this is Mikeratto, and we're going to talk about Vince McMahon's rivalry with Shawn Michaels in 2006. Though, and we have discussed before the Austin and McMahon rivalry a lot of times, which now I wanted to talk about. One of his greatest feuds also with Shawn Michaels, which, it is actually remarkable. So let's talk about it for a bit. But before that, I hope you all subscribe by clicking the subscribe button, like this video, comment down below, share, and I told you, subscribe. Yeah, we're going to talk about this. I hope you all watch this till the end. So, let's talk about first, the story of heel Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon, his character is more of a boss who doesn't want to be, embarrassed. He wants everything and everyone in his power to be his well-known, loyal employees. Ones that he can actually manipulate. That's his character. And, who's the perfect man to do it than Shawn Michaels in his mind? But yeah, Shawn Michaels in 1990s versus in 2006, or rather 2002 up to this point, there are two different characters. Why do I say so? Well, it's not just about in-ring character but also outside the ring. In 1990s, Shawn Michaels has a lot of heat because of his backstage attitude, which led to this, Bret Hart Shawn Michaels rivalry, which is actually turned into a real life scenario instead of just a storyline purposes. Both men, they have things that they wanted to do with Shawn Michaels. Doesn't want to put Bret Hart over, and Bret Hart wants the spotlight. You know how top guys are actually struggling to maintain the higher point status of being in the main card. That's their struggle, like Hulk Hogan was, and these two also, which later on, Triple H has the same thing, which, it's not bad to have those desires, but yeah, it's not like those guys, not just anything, but yeah, there's people who are actually wanted to stay at top. So yeah, fast forward. In 2005, Vince McMahon is acting like a babyface, firing Eric Bischoff. But there's one thing that he wants to return, and by that point, and that is the 1990s Shawn Michaels, which, Shawn Michaels by that point, he's different. He's not the same guy as I told you. He's actually putting great matches, and while he's not the champion all the time, and yeah, he's also putting over talent instead of burying them like in 1990s, 1996, 1997, so on and so forth, 1998. But yeah, this Shawn Michaels is different from before, so as I told you. But at the same time, while Vince McMahon wanted that same edge, he wants the toxic attitude back, the heelish attitude, and that's what he wanted. So this culminated into a rivalry between the two, which, Vince McMahon is eager to make Shawn Michaels retire, and they had a lot of ceremonies, while also Vince McMahon cost Shawn Michaels a chance for the WWE Championship by costing him the Royal Rumble match. Also, before the January's Elimination Chamber, when during Shawn Michaels versus Kane, Vince McMahon cost Michaels the match, allowing Kane to win. And that's also the day that you see Vince McMahon's facial expression during his Titantron, that it's actually with the pyro. So yeah, if you watch Kane's entrance then, you know what I mean. So fast forward. While Vince McMahon is eager now to retire Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels doesn't want to retire, which while the two had several segments which led to a match at WrestleMania, with Vince McMahon actually looking muscular. I mean, his entrance with a lot of oil and then those muscles being exposed to the crowd. Yeah, if you see him, well, it's far different. Well, they had this match, which, well, Spirit Squad interfered, Shane McMahon interfered, and while despite all of that interference, while Vince loses at WrestleMania, which, well, extended his losing streak. While you had this moment also with the elbow drop to the trash can from the ladder. If you remember that high spot, that means that, well, you're a kid who watched the Ruthless Aggression era. So while continuing, despite of Vince McMahon losing, while his mind is more, well, it's more gotten to a crazy status and storyline. He's now, well, talking about Shawn Michaels' religion and even creating his own religion and storyline, which is, well, everything goes down south and everything is actually, well, some of it are actually uncomfortable for some fans. Some may actually call it genius, but yeah, I don't know how to think about it. But yeah, this culminated into a rematch at Backlash with Shawn Michaels and, well, versus Vince McMahon and Shane McMahon. Well, because of Vince's craziness, well, he had a spotlight on Shawn Michaels' corner, which in storyline that's represent, well, you know who he represent. So yeah, it's actually awkward to talk about that. Vince McMahon also had a segment on a church, which, well, yeah, even Shane McMahon actually looks awkward in that segment, and Vince McMahon is actually dedicated to his character. Which, well, despite of all of this, while Shawn Michaels lose the match, well, yeah, because of the interference of Spirit Squad and because of the handicap match, it's just, well, he was destroyed during that match, which led later to, well, they are actually forming Triple H to be a babyface because of the reactions he's gotten during WrestleMania and after WrestleMania and the days after that. Which, well, they slowly build it up with Triple H now being questioned by McMahon in his loyalty, while Triple H is still helping Vince McMahon, but he has other goals, and that is the WWE Championship, which Vince McMahon is not giving. And while Shawn Michaels, well, he was taken out by the Spirit Squad. And yeah, later on, while Triple H has the storyline, which Vince McMahon, and then later on, you know, the club that Vince McMahon has, the Kiss My, you know, which, well, yeah, they had that segment, and during that time, well, Triple H completed his face turn, which, well, yeah, Triple H turned face, and during Triple H versus the Spirit Squad, well, Shawn Michaels returned in the same match, which, well, it ended into a no contest, I think, and then the Generation X has finally reformed in 2006, and then everything towards that rivalry is discussed also in my 1DX returned in 2006 video, which is actually seen in my playlist. Just look it up so, well, you can actually see the video. So, well, the Vince McMahon and Shawn Michaels rivalry, it turned into DX versus the McMahon's rivalry, which actually led to the DX return after the 4-year, well, break. Because, well, Triple H turned on Shawn Michaels in 2002, and, well, he turned face in 2006 by also helping Shawn Michaels during his rivalry with Vince McMahon. So yeah, that's it all for today. I hope you all like it. Like, comment down below, share, subscribe now, subscribe now, subscribe now. And again, peace. Again, this is Mikeratto.